Yep, that's the way love goes. Dun, 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 dun. That's the way love goes. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, shout out to Janet. You know what, man? I want to come on this pod and look. Hold up, cause hold on. I gotta take my hat off, Corey. Cause listen, I want to come on this pod and give a big salute to all the R&B queens out there
Yes,
who
Lord.
who are aging gracefully, might I add.
Yeah.
Gracefully and tastefully. I want to give a big shout out to Maya. I want to start
Correct.
out with Maya.
Saw her in concert a few weeks ago.
I want to give another big shout out to Janet Jackson, man.
Dude,
Yo,
that was my celebrity crush of all time.
yo,
All time.
I think that might have been every young man's around our age at that time's crush
Do
was
do you remember that photo of, I don't know if that was her husband or boyfriend at the time, of the photographer where he's behind her holding, I'm gonna leave it at that. If you know, you know. Yeah.
hey, let me salute him. Hey.
The hat comes off. With the light shining on top of my milk dud head, it comes off and it stays off for that.
Yes. Oh man, if you know, you know. If not, you got Google, you got Bing. Do what you need to do to
Facts.
find that photo. And real quick, let me. This came to my mind too. And this is the Zone Sports Podcast, whether you know it or
Pew,
not.
pew, 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 pew.
You know what I mean? Let me shout out to all the actresses from our childhood that are aging gracefully. And I always mess up. I always forget her name, but we all know her as Rudy from the Cosby Show. Can I
Yeah.
give a salute?
Keisha Knight Puyam.
Salute,
Yeah.
salute, 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 salute. You know what I mean? Just a salute. That's all.
Can I
I will.
can I can I throw one in there?
Please, of course, please do.
I was before I went to work, they were showing In Too Deep on Showtime
Yeah,
this, and can we give a salute to Nia Long? Can we do that? Can we
I gotta stand up and salute. Can I stand up and salute? Oh, we got to give a big salute to both Regina Kings.
say that? Say that. You said it best too. Both. Both. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about fine wine?
I just want to remind people too that Regina King is responsible for the Boondocks. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know that, Corey. I don't think so.
I, you know what? I didn't know that to probably about when the Boondocks run was coming to an end, and I'm like, oh wait, that's her. Oh, and she does both voices.
Both dog.
John, I think John Witherspoon was the voice of the granddad. Like, yeah,
Yes, yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. That I mean,
Talk about talent. Dog. You
yeah.
know, it's footage on YouTube of her in the booth doing those voices.
No, I didn't.
You
No,
got.
I
Oh,
didn't
you
know
you
that.
gotta
I
watch
got to
it,
check that out.
dog. When I tell you, it is A1 crazy how she altered her voice
That's
to do
wow.
those roles. It's
Man, and that looks so fun. Like I
yeah.
have seen behind the scenes, not with her specifically, but I've seen behind the scenes of like where actors and actresses do voiceovers
It
for
looks amazing.
animation.
It looks amazing.
Man, it looks so fun. Like you want to talk about a job I could stay on 14 hours a day. I know it's hard work. I'm not saying it's easy, but boy,
Yeah.
I would love to get at a show. But I mean, yeah, you're right. The ability to throw your voice a certain way to be able to fit the character.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's talent.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of fixing your voice a certain way. Um, And again, this is off the cusp, but ladies and gentlemen, we're supposed to have a guest coming. You know what I mean? We hopefully gonna still have the guest. You know what I mean? But while we wait, speaking of fixing your voice, um, I think the U has to fix their voice now when they speak to Indiana. I think so. I think they gotta take some bass out the voice, Corey, when they speak
Oh,
to Indiana. Because guess what? For so long, you know, Indiana has been known as the basketball
that's
team.
right.
You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? They've been known for the likes of Bobby Knight and throwing the
Yeah.
chair
Go in the chair.
throwing the chair on the court.
No WWE.
Come on, no WWE, no WWF, no WCW, no TNA. You know what I mean? Listen, they have been known for producing players like Victor Oladipo. They
Yeah.
have, Corey.
Yeah.
But now they are going to be known for guys like Mendoza and the
Man.
squad. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have been under a rock, the college football championship was this past Monday.
Man. What a game.
Miami, Indiana for the whole trophy, Corey. For the world, Craig.
Yeah.
For the world, Craig. You
That
know what
was,
I mean? Yo, let me tell you, what a game. I couldn't have really. I know it's been some other great classic college football championship games,
yeah.
but let me tell you, man. And I got to ask you this question. We've seen a lot of college football games from
Yeah.
back in the day, Tommy Frazier and the boys. We've seen Ohio State, you know what I mean, come back and win that really, I forgot that crazy game they won like at the very end after some overtimes, I think too.
Yeah.
I mean that's when shot, this one Maurice Claret was the running back. Shout out to Maurice Claret. Talk about a
Yeah.
house. Talk
I
about a
remember those years.
house. Talk
Remember
about a
those
house.
years.
Oh my God, man. Listen. Oh man, they made it so difficult to be a Michigan fan as a child. Oh my goodness. But I want to ask you, Indiana won this game, close
Yeah.
game. Um, and I know, based off their record, they weren't the per se underdog coming in.
Yeah.
But holistically, from a namesake, so to speak, such as a reputation, so to speak, has this been the most slept on namesake wise team? Because you got the Ohio State, you got
Yeah.
the you know what I'm saying,
Alabama,
you had
Navy
Alabama,
Yarn,
you had
Blue
all.
Bloods.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. And nobody thinks of going to Indiana for football.
Right.
So is this been the most slept on namesake team to win it?
I think I would probably say so. I would probably say so because no one in the beginning of the season had them making the playoffs.
I agree.
Right? Like they're in the Big Ten. You could argue that's the toughest conference now. With the SEC a second, whatever your flavor is, neighbor, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And to sit here and say, I don't think Indiana fans saw this coming.
Yeah.
I want to kind of crystallize this here. They went 16-0.
Talk dog.
Took out Ohio State in the Big Ten championship. Took down Alabama. Took down Miami. Like, when this game was going on, I was like, "Hey, man, look, the Mendoza, he's a great story, man." Like, I'm like, but this ain't Notre Dame's Rudy. Like, hey, man, they about to go against some hard hitters and see him.
And they hit him too. He was bleeding
see the
first couple of
bleeding
plays.
and then like his forearm, dude. And I'm up here like pregame. I see, of course, Michael Irvin, my guy. Even though he's a cowboy, I love Michael Irvin.
He walk
But
out. He
then
walk
you
out to the
see,
tip. Yeah, he walk
but
out to the
then,
tip off.
that's right. But then you see Ray Lewis, and I said, "Oh my God, Miami ain't gonna lose this game." Ray Lewis probably could suit up and play today.
Star-studded event for the
I'm
year.
like, yo, how does this dude not give you energy, right? But then I keep forgetting those are the pomps and circumstances because none of that matters once the game gets started.
Nothing.
And I was like, I picked Miami to win. A lot
Yeah.
of people picked Miami to win, even though,
Yeah.
like you said earlier, the spread, if I'm not mistaken, was like 3.5 for Indiana.
Indiana was not the underdog in the spread.
And here's what was crazy. I was telling my wife, Big V, I was like, yeah, but I think a lot of people forget. I know I forgot until kickoff that this was actually in Miami. Miami was at home. They was at home. And I'm like,
That's a good point.
Indiana is still a 3.5 favorite. Get out of here. And then
Yep.
it's like, I saw how they was toe tagging Mendoza, Big V. I
Mm-hmm.
saw the arm. I saw the bloody arm. I saw his lip get chopped in half. Big V, I saw this. I said, and then it's like, oh, wait, Indiana's down, but that ain't out. And Big V, I saw that block punt that Indiana did on Miami. And I said, I may have been wrong about my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, the answer to your question that you eloquently stated, nobody saw this coming, Big V. No, do you think it's the slept?
Listen, look at what you just said, dog. It was a star-studded event for the U. I ain't gonna lie. I saw Michael Irvin come out there to the field for the coin toss. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't know who the guy was from the end that walked out there. I said, "Who the fuck is that guy? Who was this? You know, is that the illest nigga out of Indiana? Is you bounded fool?" I did. I didn't know who he was. And you know
Yeah,
what? Everything you said brought me back to the kickoff because guess what? Because star study event, like you said, Michael Irvin here. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The fandom for
yeah.
the U is crazy. They got the turnover chains. The fandom was ridiculous.
Swag out,
In
Vito.
in my, and you know what? I didn't even think about it because I said the same thing when I watched it. I said, "Oh, they in Florida with this."
They're in Miami, their actual home stadium at the Miami Gardens. That's where Miami play every Saturday, Big V.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
let me listen. They can. I asked the question. Listen, I came on here and segued and said, speaking of you using your voice, they can't even speak to Indiana right now.
No, they can't.
I need them to pipe down even next season. They got to pipe down with dog. That is dog. That I'm flabbergasted. I had no clue that they played there every
Yes.
single set. I had no clue.
Miami Gardens, Big Vito.
You know they dress up the stadiums and things like that, and
Yeah.
you don't really know. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's what them they share the stadium with the Dolphins.
Oh man, hey, let me tell you something. If I was Mendoza, because let me tell you, I'm watching the game, Corey, and I'm seeing, the cheap shots, he bleeding. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
The refs
Looking,
let those guys play, Big V.
and I,
Hey,
for real, I like that because that shot was a late hit when you're on the first one. It was hella late, hella late. Um, but I like how they showed him. You know what I mean, bleeding at the mouth. You know what I mean, still poised. He ain't
yeah.
he ain't bitching up because when he hit him, I said, "Yo, with the start with first of all with the star-studded roster of celebrities that they got at the game for the U, on top of me not even knowing who the hell the guy walked out there for Indiana was. Now they're busting lips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dog, I said, yo, this game is over. In the
Yeah.
words of the great Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend. Yo, listen, I like how they showed Mendoza looking like Tyler Hands, bro. You know what I mean? With the blood coming out of his mouth. That was so man, dog, you
Yeah.
couldn't paint a better picture for this guy to be who he is, where he's come from. And let's salute the coach. Let's salute the
Yeah.
coach. Dog, let's
Man
salute
said, Google me in the top of the
the
season, Big V. That's what
dog.
man say.
Your man the man didn't even have on his glasses, Court. He said, yo, man, I win. Google me. He told him dog, he
Yeah.
took over a team that had a losing record. He took over a team has been so butt there my whole entire life. Corey,
Yeah.
when you go and cut on the NCAA game your entire life, You never go to pick Indiana in college football. Nobody does
Ever.
that. It's unheard of, dog. When we go there, we picking Wisconsin. You know what I mean? When they was
Yeah.
really good, we picking everybody but Indiana, dog.
That's
This
right.
is amazing right now. This is
Yeah.
amazing, dog. Like this is setting a precedent, I think, because yo, oh, by the way, this is the first team to win the championship in this style of playoff. Indiana. In a 16, what, a 16 man joint? 16 team joint?
Yeah. Yeah.
This
It's 12 teams. They're going to expand. Well, I know they're going to expand it to 16 maybe next year, the year
so
after.
but it was 12 this time,
It
right?
was 12 this year.
Oh, dog, listen, dog, this is if you would have told me that Indiana was going to be the first team to win this chip during
That's
this
crazy.
age, I wouldn't have guessed it. I wouldn't have guessed it.
And Big V, can I say something real quick?
Of course.
I know that there's hellified chaos in college football with the transfer portal,
Yeah.
the NILs, there's technically no salary cap or whatever and all that. But to me, Indiana winning was really good for college football
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of
Talk
people
about
made
it.
the point today and yesterday about it, quote unquote, being regional. It's either going to be Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, Clemson,
Yes. Same old, same
Georgia.
old.
It's the
Yeah.
same old, same old. And what it does do, you still have to put in your work as a coach, as a staff record label, and as a crew. And I think this is going to start setting up more expectations for your non-blue bloods in regards of college football. Because again, if Indiana could do it, why can't you do it? There's going to be a lot more firings going on because they just saw what happened in Indiana. Hey, my beloved Tar Heels got the greatest coach of all time, Billy Goat Belichick. Um, where we at? We got the softest schedule in America. That's what it's gonna. That's how it's gonna be. So I mean, so it does give hope and a salute to the Hoosiers.
Yeah, we need more of this in college
Yeah,
football because we have a lot of this in college basketball. We need a team of Chicago Loyola type of team to come and take over. This what this was. This was the Chicago Loyola making
yeah.
the tournament, but they took it all. They took it all. That's what this
It
was,
took it
bro.
all, and I would even add in something else too, real quick, Big V. I mean, hey yo, Dion in Colorado, you
That's a
might
good.
be on the clock.
That's
And
a,
I support that, but it's kind of
ooh.
like when I look at stuff, I look at USC's. Everybody want to go to California. Everybody want to go to Miami. Cats want to go up north to South Bend. They want to go to Michigan. They want to go to the other school up north, Ohio State. Who wants to really come to like Indiana?
Mm.
You got. I think they already. I forget the name. For excuse me.
Oh,
They already got a transfer that wants to be the quarterback for next year at Indiana.
dog, let alone I had a chance of watching the some of the like a high school all-star game with all like the upcoming guys that are going to these colleges and all that, and some of them are announcing where they're going during the game. Yo, bunch of cats going to Indiana. Bunch of
And
them.
I want to
Bunch
see
of
where
them.
their recruiting class is going to be ranked. Because it's going to be, I guarantee you, Big V, it's going to be top 10.
Got to be.
It got to be top 10, bro. That's crazy.
Mm.
Wow.
Speaking of crazy, Corey, and again, we just coming off the cusp. We was waiting on the guest. Again, we don't know. I don't know, you know what I mean, if he's gonna be here this time. I don't know if something came up, you know what I mean. I haven't heard yet, you know what I mean.
Respect
But
regardless.
regardless, you know what I
You
mean.
do off the cuff, Big V. We professionals.
Absolutely, you know what I mean. So speaking of crazy, I've been vocal on this podcast about how the ACC has been crazy. Corey, yo, I need Carolina to get it together. Um, Corey,
I have to laugh to keep from crying, Big V. I'm sorry. Please continue.
you know, um, see, and see, the ACC is also. Let me speak on the ACC. Y'all pissing me off because see, y'all trying to make me get to the ACC network, and I'm not going. Y'all trying to make me do it
Yeah.
because the past couple games for the Tar Heels ain't been on TV.
Yeah, they've been on
I
ACC Network, my
I don't
guy.
like that, Corey. I don't like that, Corey. I don't like that. And I'm watching, flipping on my phone, seeing the score, and like I saw Wake Forest almost beat Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I seen that.
3-point victory, Big V.
3 points. And I wanted to add to that, Wake was up too. Wake was up. I was
Can
looking at
I,
the
can I
score.
also say
Yeah.
probably should have lost that game
I,
the
I,
way we were playing.
that's what this whole soliloquy right here is about right here. This is exactly what I want to address. And as soon as I thought that night looking at my score, a couple of days go by, Carolina play again.
Yeah,
I forgot who did they play, Corey?
Stanford on
Play
Wednesday.
play
This last Wednesday.
play Stanford. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, you know Stanford is relatively new to the ACC,
Yeah,
but credit to them, they always have some decent players throughout the history of Stanford.
yeah,
Just not when they see us, if they ever do see us.
yeah.
So I chose not to. I, that's a dub. I chose not to even pay attention to my phone. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm on the game. I'm on the game at the crib chilling, and I get the alert. Okay, Stanford is up first half. By a lot too.
More than a little bit, Big Vito.
More than a little bit. All right, yeah. Second half, this Carolina, they get kind of within themselves. They gonna snap out of it.
Mhm. Second half team, Big V. We're a second half team. That's what
Second
I
half
think.
team.
So,
Next thing I know, playing some Resident Evil. Get another alert. They ain't took the lead yet. It's less than 10 minutes to go.
that's right.
Hmm. 8 minute mark go down. Okay, now they battling back. Still a little bit too wide for for my
Yeah,
taste. Score
yeah,
again. Huh. 3 minutes to go. Oh, we about to lose. We about to lose for real. What the hell is going on? The
yeah,
clock strike zero. Oh, we lost for real.
yeah.
Big, not by a couple points either, Corey. I mean, it was a favorable win.
Yeah, the final score does not indicate how wide
No,
of margin. Yes, we lost by 5 points. It was way more
no
than that.
dog.
That's nothing. That's garbage time.
I'm looking at the box. I can tell you it was way more than that.
Yeah.
I can tell you by the look of those scores, that game got out of hand and it was bad. The
It got
five
late real early, Big V.
Yeah, the 5 point differential don't tell it all. I promise you it don't, ladies and gentlemen. I say all that to say, yo, we trying to tell y'all this ACC is back.
Yeah.
It's up for grabs. You can lose any given night.
We gonna cannibalize each other in the ACC, man.
Listen, listen. We talked about SMU. We talked about SMU. We got to put
Beat us earlier.
we got to put Stanford on there now. We got to.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm calling now, Corey. 2026 is the year of the unmentionables, and let me tell you what I mean by that. We just got done talking about the lack of fanfare, not even fanfare, the lack of celebrity charisma that Indiana has. That is going to change. The unmentionable just won
Yeah.
the
They're here.
NCAA football championship. They here. They here. It's no longer about basketball. No, it's basketball and football now. The coach told
Right.
y'all, I come here to win. Google me. He told you. And then went 16 unblemished.
And only lost 1 or 2 games last year. This is second year.
Dog, listen. The ACC is open for the unmentionables to win it in the tournament, Corey. The ACC tournament. Maybe the whole joint. It ain't just about Carolina and Duke no more.
Nah.
Dog, I just told y'all the other week, SMU. Now it's Stanford. We just got done talking about Wake.
And let's not forget about after we lost to Stanford, we lost to California as well.
I ain't want to bring that up. I ain't want to do it. I was trying to dodge it, but hey, look, Cal is one of them too. And
we getting beat by some techno nerds, Big V.
dog, listen. And we already know any given day you can lose to Florida State. We told y'all that.
Already did that. Yeah, yeah.
We told
Already told you that.
we told y'all
You
that.
won
And
that one, surprisingly.
yeah, and don't mess around. NC State get hot, dog. We know what Clemson do. Like, yo, dog. Listen, man.
We got Notre Dame tonight at 7 o'clock.
Oh,
That's gonna be on ESPN two.
oh,
That it's
listen.
gonna be a tough one, man.
The ACC is back. I'm happy. I love to see it. Can't wait to the tournament, Corey. It is up for grabs. I am trying to tell you, Corey.
I agree. Yeah, I agree, man. The to me, the NIL is really we're really starting to see the fruits of the labor of the money getting spread around, especially to what we call the unmentionables or your quote unquote mid-tier teams who you don't even shake a stick at. Like you said, you didn't watch the Stanford game.
Nah.
Um, and it's like, why would you?
Yeah,
Right? Like, I mean, now I'm a nut. I'm a fan. I'll watch us play against Tulane. I catch every single Carolina game. But I could definitely understand where I don't need to be in front of my TV for Stanford. I don't need to be in front of my TV for Cal. Yeah, well, of course, when you play Duke, you play NC State, you
you
go
locked
early
in. You locked
against
in.
against Michigan State,
Yeah.
Kentucky, shoot, even your Georgetown. Yeah, okay, I might need to be in front of my TV at 7 p.m. You ain't doing that for Silicon Valley.
Nah.
Big Biggie, I love the West Coast personally as a human being. You love the West Coast. You've been out there, did your shows out there. Shout out to the West. Hey, man, the West ain't got no love for the Tar Heels, bro. Because hey, I don't want to play out there no more for the rest of the year. I
Uh-uh.
hope, I hope the tournament ain't out there.
Go. Hey, speaking of West Coast, I know that your West Coast football team took
Yeah,
a smacking. Took a smacking.
rest in
Oof. Mm.
just.
But um my heart really goes out, man, to Bo Nix though. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, Vito. Go.
Dog, that listen, first of all, what a game by Bo Nix. What a game on just throughout the whole season. Bo Nix, I kept hearing Bo Nix. I didn't get a chance to really watch him this year. A lot of games were on TV, weren't in our region. I really wasn't familiar with his game until the later half of the season.
Yeah, he like
Um,
that, bro.
listen, he's like that, dog. He's like that. Played a hell of a game, end up winning, and come to find out, Corey, he is done for the season now.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He is done for the season with like what an ankle injury they said,
Yeah, yeah. Ankle injury. I think it's a broken ankle or dislocated ankle. Done for the rest of the daggone playoff.
and just watching him after the game, you wouldn't have known it. He was just walking through, shaking hands, saying good game, doing what he does, and I mean, like 10 minutes after the game, we get an alert saying that Bo Nix is done for the season. Like it was so many reactions online to from Denver fans that thought it was a joke, thought it was AI, didn't think that it
Count
really
me, count
real.
me in that group.
Like that was insane. Now Denver is going to have to depend on the backup in the conference championship game.
Yeah, your boy Stidham, Big V.
Dog,
Peyton said, "You don't know what I know." Okay, we got something lined up. He said he about to nick four of this thing. That's what man say.
hey, we're gonna have to see, but talk about the weight on your shoulders if you're that guy. Talk about having you get right here to the end of the season, and Bo Nix is Bo Nixon,
Yeah,
and here you go, have to sit here and be responsible for carrying your team to the Super Bowl the next game.
yeah.
Talk about, man, the worries. That let me tell you something. If anybody isn't sleeping a wink this week, it is him. It is him. Bruh, talk about the text messages he's probably getting. Talk about the hate mail he's probably already getting. Man, just think about everything that is on Stidham's shoulder coming into this last game, Corey. Like, man, do you even like? Do
This
you
is gonna
even?
be bad.
I was gonna ask you, do you even think he can pull it off? Really, pause.
No, hell no. Y'all can sit up here and try to pump him up to me like little Johnny and all that. You could do it. Be all you could be. Big V, you a video game head. I'm a former video game head in the sense of my addiction is to it. You remember the Nintendo?
Yep.
You probably remember this ninja game called Ninja Gaiden or Ninja Gaiden, however you choose you want to play it.
I'm playing a new one right
The
now on Xbox.
big, so you know, right? So I want to go to the Nintendo version, Big V. And Steve Young was on part of the interruption with Mike and Tony, and he talked. He's actually talking about this, right? And he said, "Dude, preseason, man, you don't really care. Like, talking about like really getting up and getting ready for it, right?" And he
Yeah.
said the first game of the regular season is its own deal. It's nothing you can really prepare for, and it's kind of like you get that first hit out the way. Steve Young said you pretty much good after that. And then after that, from week 2 to week 17, 18 with the bye in there, it's the regular season, this, that, and the third, right? And then you have the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
And I think when people, even though I just brought it up, I'm not going to be lost on the fact that Carson Wentz, when he got hurt, it was near the end of the season. And he ramped up during the playoffs. I can't remember if they played a wild card game or not, but be that as it may, wild card and or division, and then worked his way up from the wild card to the divisional, to the NFC championship, to the Super Bowl. Big V, I just talked about Ninja Gaiden. Your boy Jason Still, whatever the hell his name is, he's going to come in on the final level of Ninja Gaiden for the Nintendo. And he is going to get destroyed. This is going to be bad. Steve Young said it best. I echo this. He needs to be the reason that they don't lose. But see, I just saw on Sports Center that Sean Payton and the guys are saying, oh, no, we're going to have him be very aggressive. We're going to have him like, I'm like,
no, you're not.
Cap! You a motherfucking liar. You better Jimmy Garoppolo this thing the same way that the 49ers did a couple of years ago during our playoff run to the Super Bowl. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, man, we appreciate you, bro. And keep in mind, Jimmy was our starting quarterback. We need you to hand this thing off, bro. Like, you can do some bubble screens here and there, but man, just hand that thing off, man. Hey, offensive line for Denver, you're going to have to stir it up. He's going to get destroyed. It's going to be bad, real bad. Michael Jackson, 1987, bad.
What's also bad, Corey, is the Memphis Grizzlies have been actively shopping Ja Morant.
Yeah.
That saddens me. That saddens my heart. If y'all been watching this podcast, my the zoners out there, or if you're new, I love Ja Morant. I think that his game is insane. I think that when he's healthy, one of the greatest players in the league right now. One of the best guards there is, man. I miss him. A very explosive pause. All that. I understand why they may be shopping him, though. I understand it. Don't like it though. I don't like it. I don't like it. Um, you know, I also want to speak to real quick to you know, y'all people can say what y'all want to say. Sending Trey to Washington is terrible. It's terrible. If I'm Trey, I'm excited because I'm gonna get a bag. The team is butt. You say what you want to. The team is butt. Oh, they're rebuilding. It's a young core. Yo, dog.
I've never once in my life heard somebody say that they wanted to go to Washington.
No.
They Young wanted to go there.
For the money. And of course, if you're familiar with DC,
Yeah.
the women. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
I don't know.
well,
I don't know if he's single or not. But if you are,
yeah.
But
Hey, a couple of women from DC went to A&T, and let me just say the representatives was great representatives of the Chocolate City.
absolutely. Shout out to the Chocolate City one time, man. But nobody said they want to go there for basketball.
Ever.
Gilbert Arenas didn't even want to be there.
No.
Like nobody, nobody said, you know what? I'm about to hit the trading block. You know what I mean?
Cool.
You know
Go where?
what?
Yeah.
Washington looks like a great. Nobody, nobody. So I say that to say, I hope Ja don't end up in Washington. I don't care if they give him a $200 million Gilbert Arenas deal. I don't care. Say no. Stop. Say no. Go to someone that's going to compete. You know what I mean? Washington ain't.
Where would you want him to go, Vito? Because I got a spot in mind that I think he needs, at least from a structural standpoint, because he needs a bit of a rehabilitation right now.
I think it'll be fire to whew, dog him on the Spurs. Dog.
Ooh,
I
that's a good one. I haven't thought about that one, but yeah, that'll be good for him too.
Ja Morant on the Spurs. I think that would be crazy, especially when speaking on the structure of the team.
Yeah, you're right. That's a
Oh
good one.
my
That's a real.
god.
I didn't even think about that one.
Um, Denver might be fire.
That's another good one.
Denver. Um, definitely not the Lakers. No, I don't. We don't
Yeah,
need the
nah.
Um,
Definitely not the Lakers. You seen that article about on ESPN.com
uh-uh.
regarding Jeannie Buss and the Buss
Oh,
family and the
uh-uh.
behind the scenes of the team and LeBron?
Said
It's
LeBron
on
not.
ESPN.com right now.
I was reading a little bit, before we came on because she was talking about how she didn't think that LeBron was great for
Mm-hmm.
them drafting Bronny. I'm going to finish that, and we're going to speak about that next week because I can't
Yeah.
wait. I can't wait to
We
read
got
it.
that's a whole nother thing to dive into. That's a hell of an article though. It's
Maybe,
long pause, but it's a good one.
maybe Miami for them.
That's who I was thinking about.
Miami, okay,
That's who I was thinking about.
yeah.
I still don't think they're ready to compete quite yet, but I think the structure is in place
Mm.
for him to first of all rehab himself just as a person. I get it, South Beach, Cuban women all over the place. I got it. But Pat Riley is everywhere. He's everywhere. He's omnipresent. I ain't saying he's God, but he's pretty daggone close. All right. He knows everything. He sees all. He's worse than Santa Claus, Big V.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He needs to go to Miami just to get his stuff back together, get some structure, get some discipline. And hey, who knows? Maybe it could work out there in Miami. I would love to see him down there.
Who the coach out there? Stro? Who out
It's
there?
still Eric Spoelstra.
Oh, yeah, Spo. That's what I meant. Spo. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that for him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that for him. I like that for him. I like that. I like that, yo. We'll see.
But yeah, the names you listed out was great too. Those are real good ones I didn't think about.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man, because he got to get back to who he is. He got to get
He
back
do.
to
He's
who he
too
is.
great not to be.
I 1000
It's too
percent.
much potential that is not there to be wasted.
I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. We didn't have our guest today, but we don't trust me. We're gonna get it together. Even might have to be a special episode. We don't know. You know what I
I
mean?
ain't
But
have to be, but it's
we
all love either
out
way.
either way, we're gonna you know what I mean. We're not gonna spoil it. Y'all just have to wait and see. But listen, man, this was a great episode. Not even having nothing written down, no script.
Nothing.
You know what I
No
mean?
notes.
But this is why they pay. This is why they don't pay us the big bucks.
And that's the thing, because even in like real scenarios like this, shit does happen, right?
Yeah, yeah,
People supposed to show up
yeah,
and they don't
yeah.
show up, or they don't show up on time,
There
and
you
it's like,
go.
oh, hey, yo, we need you to go.
This
Oh,
is
right now? Yes,
this
right
is
now.
this is our audition. You know what I mean, for whatever network that want to pay us some bread. This wasn't even wrote down. This was a fire show. But yo, man, shout out to the zoners out there. You know what I mean, who be tuning in each and every week. How you getting it? You getting it paused, and whether you watching on social media or you hitting the YouTube page. We appreciate y'all, man. Corey, y'all already know I appreciate you.
Likewise, brother.
I'm gonna keep it tapped in when I speak to the guests. We're gonna get this thing going, man, for sure. You know what I mean? But until next time, y'all, you know how we do.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.